So hey y'all, it's me Cherry and I'm back with another video. This is gonna be a story time because whew, child, y'all, I have told this story. I have recorded this story 2 times already. Okay, the first time it was absolutely perfect. Like, I'm so pissed off that that first one got deleted because it was absolutely perfect. I couldn't have told the story any better. And the second time I told it, it was real mediocre. So I'm going to try and tell you guys the story again. Hopefully this time does it justice like the first time, because I really can't stress to you guys enough how the first time was so perfect. And I'm literally so heartbroken, but we're about to tell the story again. So hello to all of my cherry bombs, welcome. Get ready to be sweating, child, because this story is juicy and I'm over here like, whew. You really finna put this shit on YouTube, child. Where your mom at? Where your head at? Your head gone. But yeah, I cannot stand me. Okay, I really can't stand me. But so I'm about to tell you guys about the time that I met my Instagram crush here in New York. And oh my god, I'm really telling this story. I get that cash and I flip it, yeah. I get that cash and I flip it. So before I get into this story though, I do have 2 channels that I do want to shout out. So my girl Cathy, who you guys have been saying, tell Cathy to make a YouTube. Cathy now has a YouTube channel, you guys. Please follow her. I will link it across the screen. She is literally, I swear to you not, like the funniest person I've ever met. I swear to y'all, like, I hope that Cathy puts some story times on her channel, because Cathy is the funniest bitch that has ever walked this earth, y'all. Like, literally, if y'all think I'm funny, no, Cathy is funny effortlessly. And the other channel I want to shout out, so I have a friend, her name is Taylor, and she is a professional black female dominatrix. And she does a lot of talks when it comes to just working in the sex industry, questions you all have about how to get into the sex industry, and just tips and tricks, and literally like demos on, you know, if y'all ain't pleasing y'all man right, Taylor can get you right, okay? I'm just saying. She's very interactive with her following on Instagram, so if you guys ever have any questions about working in the sex industry or anything like that, Taylor is the person to ask, because, okay, you guys have seen my sugar baby story. I can tell you how to fail at being a sugar baby, okay? Taylor can tell you how to win at that shit. Definitely go check out her YouTube channel. Her and Cathy, you guys are gonna be posting some really bomb, really awesome content. Please go show them love, and let's get into this story, you guys. So meeting my Instagram crush in New York, you guys. Okay, so let me tell you how this happened. I'm over here procrastinating, like not trying to get into this story. So there was this guy, okay, the Instagram like crush, y'all be flirting, whatever. This was like back in 2000, maybe 14, because I was at A&T when this happened. So I just randomly, I cannot remember for the life of me how I came across this page. I just came across this page. I was like, oh my god, he's fine. And I just started following him. And so we basically like, we would it was like weird. So every couple months we would like maybe start texting each other or talking to each other on IG, and it would last maybe a day or 2. We would be texting or whatever for the whole day, for like a day or 2, and then would fall off, and I wouldn't hear back from him until like 6 months, 7 months after. So we would talk maybe, literally, I'm not making this up, we would talk maybe like 2 to 3 times a year for like a day or 2. And we did that from 2014 all the way up until we met 2018. So this story takes place 2018. This was not recent. I know people probably are gonna think this was recent just because I recently moved to New York, so they're probably like, oh my god, this just happened. No, this was not recent. This was literally coming up on a year ago. But basically what happened was, so I had actually previously tried to see him before. So the first time I ever tried to see him was maybe like 2014-ish, like toward like I think like the beginning of our whole like trying to flirt and talk or whatever. So I had come up to New York. I was seeing another friend. I was involved with another guy at the time who was from Flatbush, and so when I came up to see that friend, I like was trying to make time to see the dude. I'm gonna call him Flatbush. So I was trying to make time to see Flatbush too. And Flatbush was, at the time, he was training to go to the NFL. He was really focused and stuff, and he wasn't really trying to see me like that. So at the time, I also had a crush on, I'm gonna call the other dude Queens because he's from Queens. So I had a crush on Queens, and this was the beginning of me ever finding him on Instagram or whatever. So I knew he was from up here. We had texted literally only a couple times, and I was like, okay, well, I want to try and see him too. He was acting like he was trying to see me, so I was like, okay, like he was flexing me. He was flexing me really hard, honestly. So fast forward, so that's like in 2014. So fast forward to 2018, y'all. Girl, okay, so this is how this happened. So fast forward 2018, and I come up here to see one of my friends, literally just random trip. I hadn't been anywhere for a minute, and I was needing to get out of North Carolina or I was gonna lose my sanity, and I just needed to go on a trip. So I love to come to New York, like, so before I came up here to see my friend, me and Queens, for the first time ever, you guys, first time ever, had actually been keeping in contact really heavily. Like, I don't know what it was. I graduated in May, and from May up until I came up here in like the very end of July going into August is when I came up here. So that whole entire summer, me and Queens have been talking, texting every single day, all day. So I was just like, oh shit, like I kept on thinking in my head, I was like, oh my God, this is the most consistent we've ever been. Like, we was talking really heavy. Like, there's, oh, I was just texting this person, and there's like, oh, you guys are talking. And honestly, it had transitioned into the like the you guys are talking category at that point. So when I came up here, I knew I wanted to see him. So came up here, me and my friend are hanging out the whole time. And probably, I think it was the night before I was supposed to leave, my friend took me to where she was working. She was working at this really nice luxury hotel. We went, we had drinks, we had entrees, like everything. It was so nice. And my friend is a drinker, like this bitch drinks. So I was getting fucked up, okay? So then we like, I had already set it up to where me and Queens were gonna hang out that night too. And he was bringing his friend too. And then my friend was gonna come as well. So me and my friend had already started off drinking that night, and then we met up with Queens and his friend later. So I can't remember if my friend was like trying to change clothes or what was the case, that she wasn't ready yet. But I remember there was a moment where Queens and his friend had come up to my friend's apartment, like after we got back from the hotel, had come up to my friend's apartment. And so we're all in the room, like we're all in her room. And it was me like on one corner of the bed, it's Queens on another corner of the bed, his friend is on another corner of the bed, and then like say I'm on this side of the bed, Queens is over here, and then my friend is like sitting in the middle at one point. But like the way that we were sitting, like I kept catching him looking at me, and I was just like getting like so nervous. It was weird because like I'm not normally the one to get nervous around guys, but honestly, like once you guys have been in a long relationship and then you come out of a long relationship, it's like you lose like all your game. So I was nervous as hell. So we're sitting on the bed, I'm catching him looking at me, and I keep on looking away. I'm just like trying not to peep him looking at me because I'm nervous. Like it's my first time meeting him, like he looking at me and I'm nervous, like. So it was just like a little cute interaction or whatever. But he had bought me a bottle of tequila because I told him, I was like, I love tequila. And so he had bought me a bottle of tequila. But by then, my friend, I'm gonna call her Pink. By then, Pink had got me so fucked up that it was like, damn, I appreciate you getting me this tequila, but I can't even drink this shit. So basically we had like, so they were all pre-gaming in the room, and I wasn't drinking at the time because I was just like, I know my limit, and I already knew what was going to happen if I kept drinking, and then I was going to be embarrassing myself because I know how to hold my liquor, but you also know when you're about to reach that point where you're going to be fucked up. So yeah, we pre-gamed, and then we headed out to the spot that we were going to go to. So the spot that we went to, it was like this first little bar, and actually, no, it's this bar called Piano. So we went to Piano's first, and it's just like this cute little spot. People be in there drinking, dancing, whatever. It's real chill, and we were just in there having fun. Pink and his friend ordered another round of drinks, and I was just like, no, like, don't order. I think the first round I drank with them. The second round I was like, please don't order me anything else because I'm not gonna make it. No, like, don't order me anything else. So we're all like, we're in there, whatever, dancing, drinking, having fun. Cool. We go to the second spot. So the second spot, I can't remember what it was called. It had a pool table. It was chill too. It was cool. So we're all playing pool. This is when shit started to get, whoo, I'm sweating, y'all. So okay, so we all playing pool, and by this time, like, I don't know, like, I was just really like, when I say me and Queens, like, the first time we met, it was like fireworks. Like, we hit it off. Like, literally the chemistry was like unmatched. I don't think I've ever had anybody where I met them and like off gate the chemistry was like that. So we're at the second place, y'all, and I'm getting baby is getting bold, okay? Like, oh my god, like, I was getting bold, and I think I was getting bold because I think I had felt something, and Queens was blessed, and I said, oh my god, like, I gotta experience this greatness. Like, God didn't give you this for no reason. Like, I think that's what it was. Because I know at one point there was like, it was my turn to hit the ball or whatever, and I had leaned over the pool table, and he was just like, he was smooth. Like, he had been flirting the whole night. He was just smooth, like, with everything that he was saying and doing. It was just very like, oh, this man gotta be a hoe. But he was a very experienced hoe. So I leaned over the pool table, and when I leaned over the pool table, he had like came up behind me, like, you know, he had pressed up on me, and I was like, oh my god, this story be having me rolling, okay? So just know, mind you, when I feel what I feel, you know, whatever. But okay, so anyway, so we're all playing pool, and me and him, like I said, the chemistry was just there. We had started, like, we were making out, and normally I don't do like public, like, I don't do like PDA, all that stuff, but we were just like, it was like nobody gave a fuck because we were all lit, nobody cared, and we're like making out in this bar and playing pool, and everybody's just having a good time. And then my friend and his friend were making out too, so I was like, oh, literally, y'all, pause, because I will say, in the history of niggerdom, literally, okay, in history of niggerdom, I've never had like y'all know when you hang out with a guy and he's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna bring my friends along, like, basically like, oh, I'm gonna bring a friend for your friend. And it's like I swear, it's like, I feel like females hang with other pretty females, like, not always, but I feel like for the most part bad bitches run together, okay? We run in packs, okay? We're a team. Like, if you have like, it's like, I feel like with females, if you have a group of females, it's probably like, if it's 10 of them, 9 of them are bad as fuck, so you really can't lose, and then the one that's not bad as fuck is still pretty, so you can't lose. Like, I feel like with guys, like, I don't know if it's just guys don't hang out with other fine ass, like, niggas don't hang with other fine ass niggas. Like, I don't know if that's a thing. Like, I don't know why y'all do that, but it's like, normally if there's one fine nigga in the group, all the other ones are busted. Like, literally. all the other ones be busted. So in the first time in the history of niggadom, or like they're busted, your friends are repulsed by them, your friends got attitudes because they looking like, well, I'm not fucking with this ugly ass nigga, like I don't have him touch me, I'm not doing nothing, like no. So in the first time ever, I've never seen this happen before, he brought a friend who was also good looking and who my friend was actually attracted to. So I was like, oh my god, yes. Like I literally was like, nothing about the night was awkward. My friend thought his friend was cute, they hit it off, their chemistry was good, they was having a good time, me and him having a good time. So I'm like, wow, I don't have to worry about my bitch having no attitude, because I got this type of friends but they'll catch an attitude quick. Like if a nigga be like pressing up on them, they're not feeling it, they be like, whew. They will sink the ship. They don't be down for the mission. Okay, I be down for the mission. Okay, I might not be in a nigga face, like I'm not gonna be like, you know, I still don't want you to touch on me and stuff, but I'll be nice, I'll have conversation and stuff. Like if you need me to be a wingman, I'm gonna be a good wingman. I'm gonna make sure, if you're trying to get the D, sis, I'll make sure you get the D. I'll entertain the friend. Like don't let the friend touch me, and you know, we not doing nothing, but I'll entertain the friend, I'll have conversation. I'll make sure you get the D, sis. If that's your mission, cool. When it comes to in return, I think maybe it's just the fact I'm a Sagittarius. I'm that down ass friend. Not everybody is down like that. So, but yeah, so anyway, so he brought a friend that my friend actually was attracted to, and it was like, it worked out great. So we're all playing pool, and then we go over to like, they had this little like booth where you could sit. So we all go sit in the booth at one point. So we're sitting in the booth. My friend, his friend are making out. Cool. They stopped making out, and when they stopped making out, y'all, he looks at me, he's like, I can't say it as smooth as him, so I'm not even about to try, but he was like, it's our turn now. And I'm like, now mind y'all, okay, the way I just said that was so lame. He said it way better than that, but that's just, I can't say how he said it. And I'm just like, let me just, is this the part where okay, because I'm over I'm just like, oh my god, like this man is fine, he got game, oh my god. Oh, Satan just sent me a hoe. Satan just sent me a hoe, because this is Satan. This is Satan. Just not in Scorpio form, because normally stuff like that comes in Scorpio form. This time it was in Aquarius form, but Satan. So then we start making out. So I'm just like, okay, you know. I'm just like, okay. I'm over there getting it, okay? His lips like, man, soft, okay? Like, whew. He was a good kisser. I was just like, oh my god. And for me to say somebody's a good kisser, I do not like people up in my mouth. I don't like people up in my mouth. I don't. So for me to be like, oh shit, like, okay. So when we stop kissing, he whispers in my ear and he's like, let's get out of here. And I'm like, y'all, my phone is what I record off of, so I ain't got my phone right now, but literally this is my phone. This is me ordering an Uber in 30 seconds. Not even 30, give me 10 seconds. Uber, where you at though? So order the Uber, we get in the Uber, y'all. This is where the story gets so spicy, okay? We get in the Uber and we're riding. So Queens had got in the front, me, his friend, and my friend are in the back. His friend and my friend are making out. I'm over here in my head mentally like, yes, get it sis. Okay, and he's in the front, he's talking to the Uber driver. I can't remember verbatim what he said, but I do remember he was like, yo, my mans. He goes, yo, my mans. The Uber driver listening, and so he's like, you see that pretty ass girl in the back? And the Uber driver like nods his head, because I mean, I'm looking okay, like a bitch is looking real fresh, like real nice, real fresh, I'm smelling good, okay, like, you know. So Uber driver like nods his head and he's like, yo, Queens is like, yo, I belong in the back, like, do you see how pretty she is? Like, and I'm sitting up here, like, you already know I don't belong up here. I'm in the wrong spot right now. Like, he's just going in about how he is in the wrong spot. He don't belong in the front seat. The Uber driver needs to let him get in the back seat. Mind y'all, most of these Uber drivers up here, they be worried about their stars, so they be trying to follow the rules, like verbatim, like, oh my god, the handbook says this. Like, no, this Uber driver, we just got the best one ever. I don't know, he was with the shits. So we get to the light, and when he stopped at the light, he was like, okay, cool. Like, he let him get out. So Queens gets in the back, and we're all in the back. And I'm just like, wow, this Uber driver is MVP. Like, this is the best Uber driver of the year. But so at this point, we're all in the back. And when I say this Uber driver was the real MVP, because there was a lot going on in his back seat, y'all. Okay, like, I mean, nobody was fucking in his back seat, but it was damn near close. So we're just like, you got two different couples making out in your back seat. Okay, I got a handful. I don't know what they doing over there. I just know, I mean, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know why God made me this nasty. I don't know, but I mean, all I'm saying is I got a handful and we making out, and I just felt that God blessed this nigga, or I'm gonna say I felt that Satan blessed this nigga, because nothing about what I felt was godly. Like, it was a demon. Like, I just, you know, that's that suck your soul out. Okay, so so we're on the whole ride home in the Uber, y'all. We are all making out the whole ride home, making out, and I'm gonna say rubbing, because that's the nicest way I can put it. So we get back to my friend's house. When we get back to my friend's house, my friend and his friend disappear. Soon as the doors open, they disappear, nowhere to be found. So we just like, oh, we already know what time it is. Like, you ain't gotta tell me twice. So they disappear. Me and Queens naked, 2.5. What's up? So they doing what grown folks do, we doing what grown folks do, and this story, y'all, oh my god, literally. So I mean, we all being grown. So mind y'all, so we're in the living room, because everything, when we walked in the house, everything was dark. My friend, his friend disappeared, everything dark. We are in the living room, whatever, and I mean, shit, y'all left us in the living room. Y'all already knew what was popping. Like, I mean, we knew once we got in the Uber what it was about to be. So my friend's roommates had a brand new couch in the living room, y'all. The couch was not even 3 days old, okay? Not even 3 days old. Me and Queens are violating the fuck out of this couch. Like, violating, okay? Because, I mean, not to toot my own horn, but that thing that some girls can do, that not all girls can do, not all women are blessed with, I can do. So so just know the couch is the couch is getting violated. It's a little, the couch is surfing right now, okay? The couch is surfing. So we get it, and I don't know if we knocked something over, like, and this was after, you know, after we was done being grown. I don't know if he got up and knocked something over. I don't know if I got up and I knocked something over, but we made a noise. And so my friend had two roommates. So her roommate comes up the steps, and the way that the steps are, when you're coming up the steps, you can't see into the kitchen. You can see the living room. So Queens had backed into the kitchen, because we hear the roommate coming up the steps. So he backs into the kitchen, and mind y'all, still butt ass naked. I'm butt ass naked. We're both butt ass naked. He backs into the living room like I mean, he backs into the kitchen. Damn near moonwalks into the kitchen, y'all. I'm on the couch. Like, I'm left on the couch. And, I mean, I'm one of those people, I'm very comfortable being naked. I've always just been very comfortable being naked. So, her roommate is walking up the steps. Now, to me, it makes sense that if you are walking up the steps and you already get a vibe as to what's going on, you would mind your fucking business and turn around and walk your ass back down the steps. But that's not what she did. So she comes up the steps, and I know she could see that I was naked when she was coming up the steps, but she continues to come all the way up. So I'm just like, okay, bitch. I'm sitting on the couch like this, naked as fuck, just watching her come up the steps, titties out, ass out, pussy out. Hey, boo, what's up? Chilling. So she's like, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, shit. Everything's okay in my life. I just had a great ass time. I just busted a sweat. I'm doing amazing. How are you? Like, how are you doing tonight? Hello. Like, what's up? So she's like, is everything okay or whatever? I heard something fall, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. Mind y'all, I'm talking to her butt ass naked. So then she walks back down the steps. So the roommates start texting my friend because they're mad that me and Queens just violated the fuck out of their couch. And one of the roommates, the roommate that bought the couch, is like, oh my God, like, why do I wake up and I hear strangers fucking on my brand new couch? Like, and then the girl is like basically just like, oh my God, like, I just walked out there and blah, blah, blah. So what ended up happening was, y'all, I don't know why my stupid ass, y'all, so the next day, because I feel bad for my friend. I didn't do it because, honestly, maybe I'm not shit. I didn't feel bad about fucking on the couch. I really didn't. I violated, disrespected, okay? But I didn't feel bad in the slightest. Like, I mean, I had a great time. I had an amazing time on that couch. So, but then... But the next day, I did write a letter to the roommates because I felt like, you know, my friend had been living with them for a year, no incident, never had any problems with them. And then all of a sudden your friend comes up from North Carolina and y'all all in here fucking, and you got strangers fucking on your couch. And they had been roommates for a year at this point. So they had had a year with no incidents, like no incidences. So I wrote them a letter just so that they wouldn't be going too hard on my friend. And in the letter, y'all, it was so childish. In the letter, I was like, I'm sorry, like, that wasn't like me. Like, knowing damn well, okay, baby is nasty. That's very much so like me. That is me. That is who I am, okay? But I was like, that wasn't like, well, not with no randoms, okay? But, you know, if I'm feeling you and we've established something, I'm just saying. So I had wrote them and I was like, that wasn't like me. Like, I don't do things like that. Oh my God. Like, I hope y'all forgive me. And then I drew a smiley face at the bottom. My childish ass. I drew a smiley face at the bottom and I slid it under their doors. And my friend was dying laughing. She was like, yo, like, that was the most childish ass fucking trash written letter. She was like, that letter was fucking doo-doo, like, but I slid it under there, and she was like, but it worked, though. I mean, they, like, not acting really, like, super mad about it. Like, granted, her roommates still don't fuck with me to this day. Like, I know for a fact, she knows for a fact they do not fuck with me to this day. But, I mean, the letter helped them not, like, be going in on her. Oh, my God, y'all. Whew. I was a bird, okay? Like, we had a bird night, like, okay, caca. Like, we had a bird ass night. And so, yes, y'all. So, literally, that was the story of me meeting my Instagram crush. We hit it off. We continued to actually talk, like, for months after that. Like, literally, that happened in, like, towards, so, like, I'm gonna say, like, beginning of August. Like very beginning of August, first week. And we continued to talk very heavily up until like December after that. And then niggas will be niggas. So then he got inconsistent and now ain't no fucking telling. But At that point in time, it was fun. We had a great time. We hit it off. That would literally probably be one of the most epic date nights I've ever had, ever. And yeah, you guys, so if y'all have anything similar, like similar stories, let me know. Please leave them in the comments below. Hopefully I'll be behaving myself this summer. Can't make any promises because I have to be out here trying to live my best life. But yes, you guys, so if you do like this, please give it a thumbs up. Please turn on your post notifications. Please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next story time. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine.